Imagine standing tall in the eye of life's fiercest storms. Insults bounce off you, losses fuel your growth, betrayals sharpen your resolve. Pain is inevitable, but suffering, that's a choice. When you master your mind, you become untouchable. No one, no thing can shake your peace. Today, I'm here to ignite that fire within you, to show you how to forge an unbreakable mind, a fortress of resilience that transforms every challenge into your greatest power. Are you ready to claim that strength? Let's begin. The power of mental mastery. What if I told you that every emotion, every reaction, every ounce of pain must first pass through your thoughts before it can touch you? Your mind is the gatekeeper of your reality. When you control it, you decide what gets in and what stays out. The world's greatest achievers, thinkers, leaders, innovators, knew this secret. They didn't bend to criticism, doubt, or betrayal. They built mental fortresses, brick by brick, thought by thought, until the chaos of the world couldn't touch their inner peace. Picture this. You're standing firm while others crumble under pressure. You smile confidently as challenges mount. This isn't a gift reserved for a chosen few. It's a skill you build. Start by guarding your thoughts like a sentinel. Examine each one. Does it lift you up or drag you down? Spend 15 minutes each morning in silence, steering your mind toward your deepest goals. Pause before reacting to life's provocations. Create space between stimulus and response. Surround yourself with people and ideas that strengthen your resolve, not weaken it. Your mind grows where you feed it. Choose resilience. Choose power. Consider Eunice Wayman, known to the world as Nina Simone. Born in a small town with dreams bigger than her circumstances, she faced rejection when she sought to study classical piano, purely because of her race. Did she let that pain define her? No. She channeled it into fuel, redirecting her talents to become one of the most influential musical voices of her generation. When critics attacked her unconventional style, when venues shut her out, when the industry tried to box her in, she remained untouchable. Her mind was hers alone, and from that sovereignty came her unstoppable power. Ask yourself, are you letting others' opinions breach your mental walls? Are setbacks dictating your self-worth? The moment you realize nothing has power over you unless you allow it, you step into true freedom. Your untouchable nature is waiting for you to claim it, building your emotional shield. Emotions are waves, sometimes gentle, sometimes crashing, but they only harm you if you let them sweep you away. Imagine tears falling without consuming you, anger rising without controlling you, fear appearing without paralyzing you. This is the power of an emotional shield, not to block feelings, but to transform your relationship with them. You become the lighthouse, steady amidst the storm, observing without being broken. Why does this shield make you invincible? Because unmanaged emotions are the cracks through which life's challenges inflict their deepest wounds. Without it, rejection crushes, criticism burns, disappointment poisons. But when you master your emotions, they inform you without defining you. You choose which feelings deserve your energy and which get a nod before fading away. Here's how you build it. Treat emotions as messengers, not masters. Name them as they arise. Anger, fear, sadness, to create distance. Journal daily to process feelings before they pile up. Move your body to release tension. Confide in trusted allies to lighten the load. When triggered, pause deliberately to disrupt destructive patterns. Feed your emotional resilience with inspiration, rest, and gratitude. Above all, accept emotions without tying your identity to them. Take Margaret Hendricks, the first woman on a prestigious financial institution's board. She faced vicious attacks on her competence rooted in gender bias. Did she let humiliation or resentment derail her? No. She built an emotional shield, not by shutting out feelings, but by choosing which ones deserved her focus. When colleagues excluded her, when media scrutinized her personal life, when investors questioned her, she stayed steady, not cold, but masterful. Her shield turned pain into purpose, and her leadership reshaped the industry. What emotions are holding you back? What if disappointment didn't devastate you for days, but informed you for moments? Your emotional patterns aren't fixed. They're habits. Break them. Build your shield. Your freedom lies just beyond the storms you've been dodging, turning pain into power. Your deepest wounds hold the seeds of your greatest strengths. Betrayal teaches discernment. Rejection builds independence. Failure forges wisdom. Loss deepens appreciation. This isn't automatic. It's alchemy. You transform pain into power by reframing it, by asking better questions, by mining every hardship for its hidden treasure. What once threatened to break you becomes your unique advantage. Why does pain have this potential? Because hardship creates pressure, and pressure, when harnessed, turns coal into diamonds. The world's most impactful people didn't succeed despite suffering. They succeeded because of how they transformed it. Pain reveals your weaknesses and uncovers your hidden strengths. It's the contrast that makes triumph shine. To master this alchemy, stop asking why me and start asking what now. Dig into painful moments for their lessons. What does this reveal about you, others, or life? Reframe challenges as opportunities. How might this serve your goals? Find the gift in every hardship: resilience, empathy, clarity. Channel pain into purpose by serving others facing similar struggles. Let temporary emotions pass without taking root. Teilhard Fukui, born into poverty with physical limitations, could have been crushed by circumstance. Instead, he turned every barrier into a building block. Rejected by schools despite stellar scores, dismissed by employers for his appearance, constrained by finances, he refused to let pain define him. Each rejection fueled his self-reliance, inspiring revolutionary designs that transformed transportation accessibility for millions. His pain didn't just empower him, it changed the world. What wounds are you viewing as obstacles instead of opportunities? What wisdom lies buried in your setbacks? Your greatest triumphs may be waiting just beyond the pain you've yet to transform. Pain isn't punishment, it's preparation. Unbreakable confidence from within. True confidence doesn't come from applause or achievements. It's built within. Imagine presenting bold ideas without needing approval, pursuing ambitious goals despite skepticism, walking away from toxic situations without self-doubt. This unshakable self-assurance isn't arrogance. It's rooted in knowing your inherent value, in keeping promises to yourself, in trusting your own standard. Why is internal confidence so powerful? Because when it's built on external validation, it's fragile, vulnerable to criticism, rejection, or failure. History's greatest leaders held firm despite skepticism because their belief came from within. When your worth flows from inside, rejection loses its sting, criticism becomes feedback, and failure turns into learning. To cultivate this, start with a personal inventory. List your strengths without modesty, your weaknesses without judgment. Treat yourself like a valued friend. Prioritize self-care. Keep promises to yourself as seriously as you keep them to others. Track your wins, big and small, to counter doubt with evidence. Seek challenges just beyond your reach, then celebrate growth, not just outcomes. Confidence is a muscle. Train it daily with affirmations, visualization, and reflection. Solomon Niante, despite academic brilliance, faced barriers due to economic and social constraints. Prestigious schools rejected him. Colleagues questioned his qualifications. Finances threatened his work. Yet his confidence never wavered, not from blind optimism, but from clear-eyed self-belief. He saw capabilities others didn't, persisting until his agricultural innovations transformed food security. His quiet trust in himself spoke louder than any doubter. Where does your confidence come from? What could you achieve if you stopped seeking external validation? Your greatest victories await when you stop looking outward for what only grows inward. Mastering your response, mastering your life. True freedom comes when you master your response to life's challenges, not the challenges themselves. Imagine staying calm in chaos, finding humor in hardship, turning obstacles into opportunities. This isn't about ignoring difficulties. It's about choosing how you engage with them. You don't control the storm, but you control the sails. Why does response mastery matter? Because while circumstances are often beyond your control, your reactions are not. History's greatest figures didn't avoid hardship. They crafted brilliant responses to it. Your power lies in choosing deliberate reactions over automatic reflexes. Setbacks become temporary. Criticism becomes useful. Failure becomes a teacher. To master this, create space between stimulus and response, a pause for choice. Reframe challenges. What opportunity hides in this problem? Ask what you can learn from difficulties. Zoom out to see the bigger picture. How does this fit your broader purpose? Study how others turn defeats into victories. Your response muscles grow through practice, not avoidance. Victoria Woodhull, barred from financial markets due to gender, didn't fight unwinnable battles. Instead, she redirected her energy, creating parallel structures that transformed the marketplace. Her mastery wasn't in controlling the uncontrollable, but in crafting responses that reshaped her reality. Are you wasting energy fighting external forces? What if you redirected that toward mastering your reactions? Your greatest opportunities may lie in the challenges you're resisting. Your sovereignty begins when you choose your response. Daily decisions shape your destiny. Your life isn't shaped by rare, dramatic choices, but by the small, daily decisions you make when no one's watching. Picture these choices compounding. Small disciplines building towering achievements. Minor compromises eroding into flaws. Tiny improvements snowballing into transformation. Success or failure isn't sudden. It's the sum of thousands of quiet choices. Why do daily decisions matter? Because life compounds like interest. History's greatest achievers didn't have rare talent. They had rare consistency. Your choices shape your habits, relationships, health, and opportunities. Every small decision matters because it builds your future. To harness this, audit your daily choices. Which 5 are shaping your future for better or worse? Make decisions conscious with environmental triggers, like a notepad by your desk to pause and reflect. Set non-negotiable daily disciplines tied to your goals. Design your spaces to make good choices easy. Study how others structured their days for success. Decision muscles grow through repetition, not heroics. Raymond Tomlinson, while others chased flashy breakthroughs, focused on mundane communication problems. His daily choice to prioritize essential over impressive led to email, a revolution born from quiet consistency. His decisions weren't loud, they were effective. What daily choices are shaping your path? What if you focused on consistency over intensity? Your destiny isn't a distant dream. It's built in the choices you make today. Your thoughts create your reality. Your reality flows from your thoughts. Expectations become experiences. Assumptions shape perceptions. Beliefs drive behaviors. This isn't mystical. It's practical. Your mind filters what you notice and how you respond, shaping your entire experience. When you master your thoughts, you master your world. Why do thoughts have this power? Because they're the lens through which you see everything. History's innovators didn't have better circumstances. They had better thought patterns. Your thoughts decide what gets focus, what meaning you assign, what actions you take. They're the root of every outcome. To shape your reality, inventory your thoughts. Which empower you, which limit you. Observe them without judgment. Replace disempowering thoughts with intentional alternatives. Curate your information diet to support your goals. Study how great minds stayed disciplined amid chaos. Thought habits change through consistent practice, not sudden epiphanies. Gertrude Ederle, facing gender barriers in swimming, didn't dwell on limitations. She focused her thoughts on uncharted possibilities, becoming the first woman to swim the English Channel. Her mental discipline turned obstacles into stepping stones, rewriting what was possible. What thoughts are shaping your reality? What if you redirected mental energy from problems to solutions? Your world transforms when your thoughts do. Purpose overpowers fear. Fear loses its grip when you find a purpose bigger than your doubts. Imagine speaking confidently despite anxiety, pursuing goals despite criticism, taking risks despite failure's shadow. Purpose doesn't erase fear, it outshines it, making action possible even when you're not ready. Why does purpose trump fear? Because it taps into deeper motivations, making fear's warnings feel small. History's heroes weren't fearless, they were purpose-driven. When your why is strong enough, discomfort becomes irrelevant. Purpose shifts your focus from protection to contribution. To find this, identify where fear holds you back, then seek a purpose that outweighs it. Connect daily actions to their bigger impact. Set reminders to refocus on your mission during fear's pull. Reflect on what makes your journey worthwhile. Study how others let purpose guide them through fear. Purpose grows through stretching, not shrinking. Hideo Noguchi, crippled by social anxiety, let his purpose, disease eradication, drive him past fear. Speaking at conferences, advocating bold ideas, leading teams, all terrifying, yet his mission was bigger. His work saved countless lives because he prioritized purpose over comfort. What fears are stopping you? What purpose could make them irrelevant? Your boldest impact awaits when purpose leads. Relationships accelerate your growth. Your growth skyrockets when you surround yourself with the right people. Imagine mentors sharing wisdom, collaborators amplifying your impact, honest feedback revealing blind spots, networks opening doors. Relationships aren't just social. They're your growth engine, built through deliberate connection. Why do relationships matter? Because humans thrive through collaboration. History's greats weren't lone geniuses. They built networks that multiplied their strengths. Your connections shape your knowledge, opportunities, and potential. Strategic relationships are your shortcut to exponential growth. To cultivate this, audit your relationships. Who expands your thinking? Who drains it? Offer value before asking for it. Schedule regular connection with growth-oriented people. Seek those operating just beyond your level. Study how others built networks that fueled success. Relationships grow through service, not extraction. Mortimer Adler connected diverse thinkers, creating intellectual bridges that transformed education. His focus wasn't popularity, but purposeful connection, linking ideas to unlock collective wisdom. His networks didn't just elevate him, they changed the world. Who's in your circle? What if you prioritize relationships that lift you higher? Your greatest growth lies in the connections you build. Resilience turns setbacks into victories. Resilience doesn't just help you survive setbacks, it turns them into springboards. Imagine failures teaching you, rejections redirecting you, losses deepening your gratitude. This isn't about ignoring pain, it's about mining it for growth, transforming defeat into victory. Why is resilience so powerful? Because setbacks are inevitable, but their impact depends on you. History's giants didn't avoid failure, they used it. Resilience decides whether a challenge breaks you or builds you. It's the alchemy that makes obstacles your greatest teachers. To build resilience, reframe setbacks as growth opportunities. Ask what each challenge teaches you. Create rituals to process disappointment. Journaling, movement, reflection. Seek the opportunity in every adversity. Study how others turn defeats into triumphs. Resilience grows through facing resistance, not avoiding it.
Clementine Churchill, facing profound loss, didn't let grief define her. She channeled pain into purpose, creating humanitarian initiatives that helped millions. Her resilience wasn't denial, it was transformation, turning suffering into impact. What setbacks are you avoiding? What if they're the path to your greatest victories? Your comeback starts with resilience. Mindset unlocks your possibilities. Your mindset determines what's possible. Imagine seeing opportunities where others see barriers, advantages where others see limits. This isn't about ignoring reality, it's about choosing how you frame it. A possibility-focused mindset turns challenges into creative invitations. Why does mindset matter? Because it's your reality filter. History's innovators didn't have better conditions, they had better perspectives. Your mindset decides what you notice, what you attempt, what you achieve. It's the key to unlocking your potential.
To cultivate this, audit your thought patterns. Where do you focus on limits? Practice seeing multiple angles of a challenge. Build routines to expose yourself to expansive ideas. Curate your environment to spark possibility thinking. Study how innovators saw potential where others saw dead ends. Mindset grows through challenge, not comfort. Hyman Rickover, facing unsolvable engineering challenges, saw possibilities others missed. His mindset wasn't blind optimism, but disciplined perception, leading to breakthroughs that reshaped industries. He didn't accept limits, he reframed them. What limits are you accepting? What if you saw them as invitations? Your possibilities expand when your mindset does. Discipline bridges dreams to reality.
Your dreams become reality through one thing: discipline. Imagine small actions stacking into monumental achievements, daily routines crystallizing into results. Discipline isn't glamorous, but it's the bridge from aspiration to accomplishment, built choice by choice. Why is discipline so powerful? Because success is a process, not an event. History's greats weren't uniquely gifted, they were uniquely consistent. Discipline turns potential into performance, making talent secondary to action. It's the engine of achievement. To build discipline, anchor new habits to existing routines. Set clear triggers for action, time, place, context. Design environments that make good choices easy. Track small wins to stay motivated. Study how others structured their days for success. Discipline grows through repetition, not heroics.
Satoshi Omura, unlike peers chasing sporadic inspiration, built disciplined routines around biological research. His consistency, not brilliance, led to medical breakthroughs that saved lives. His habits weren't flashy, they were effective. What dreams are waiting for your discipline? What if consistency trumped motivation? Your achievements start with daily action. Environment shapes your evolution. Your growth is shaped by your environment, your relationships, information, spaces. Imagine absorbing wisdom from your closest connections, adopting standards from your communities, expanding ambitions through your horizons. Your surroundings aren't neutral, they're your destiny's architect. Why does environment matter? Because humans adapt to their surroundings. History's greats didn't rely on willpower. They crafted environments that pulled them forward. Your environment shapes what you think, what you believe, what you become. Design it intentionally. To master this, audit your environment. What influences lift you? Which drag you down? Increase exposure to growth-oriented people and ideas. Create spaces that support your goals. Regularly reset your surroundings to align with your aspirations. Study how others built environments for success. Environments shape you through consistency, not chance. Jonas Salk, unlike peers in conventional labs, built a space for unconventional thinking. His environment fostered questions others overlooked, leading to medical breakthroughs. He didn't fight his surroundings. He designed them. What's shaping your environment? What if you engineered it for growth? Your evolution starts with your surroundings. Communication builds. Connection. Your relationships thrive through masterful communication. Imagine expressing ideas clearly, resolving conflicts productively, inspiring action with words. Communication isn't just talk. It's the bridge to understanding, built through skill and intention.
Why does communication matter? Because relationships are built on language. History's leaders weren't just charismatic. They were precise. Your words shape what's understood, what's possible, what's achieved together. Master communication and you master connection. To develop this, audit your communication. Where do you create clarity or confusion? Practice seeing others' perspectives. Seek feedback to align your intent with impact. Craft words to prevent misunderstandings. Study how great communicators bridge divides. Communication grows through practice, not theory. Maya Angelou crossed social divides with words that connected, not divided. Her precision, not passion, built understanding where others found friction. Her communication transformed lives by creating bridges where barriers stood. Where are your words falling short? What if you prioritized understanding over being right? Your connections grow with your communication. Gratitude transforms your perspective, forms your eye. Gratitude doesn't just feel good. It reshapes how you see the world. Imagine finding abundance and scarcity, progress and setbacks, opportunity and challenges. This isn't about ignoring reality. It's about choosing to see its gifts, shifting your lens from lack to plenty. Why does gratitude matter? Because it reveals blessings others miss. History's greats didn't have more. They appreciated more. Gratitude decides what you notice, what you celebrate, what satisfies you. It's the key to fulfillment in any circumstance. To cultivate gratitude, list daily blessings, health, relationships, opportunities. Reflect on how your life compares to less fortunate perspectives. Build rituals to focus on what's present before what's missing. Curate your information to highlight abundance. Study how others found meaning in hardship. Gratitude grows through practice, not chance.
Viktor Frankl, in unimaginable suffering, found meaning through gratitude. His focus on small blessings, hope, connection, transformed his perspective and others' lives. He didn't deny pain. He saw beyond it. What are you overlooking? What if gratitude revealed new possibilities? Your perspective shifts when you choose to see the gifts. Habits determine your destination. Your habits are your destiny's blueprint. Small health choices shape your vitality. Learning habits build your wisdom. Relationship investments create your connections. These quiet routines, not dramatic moments, carry you to your future. Why do habits matter? Because life compounds. History's achievers didn't rely on bursts of effort. They built routines. Your habits shape your skills, relationships, opportunities. They're the engine driving you to your destination.
To master habits, audit your routines. Which move you forward? Which hold you back? Stack new habits onto existing ones. Set clear triggers. When, where, how. Design environments to reduce friction for good habits. Study how others built routines for success. Habits grow through repetition, not willpower. Margaret Hamilton's disciplined coding routines, not sporadic brilliance, delivered reliable software for space missions. Her habits, not heroics, transformed industries. She didn't chase inspiration. She built systems. What habits are shaping your path? What if you prioritized routine over motivation? Your destination is built in your daily actions. Focus creates breakthroughs. Your accomplishments depend on what you focus on. Imagine channeling your energy into priorities, ignoring distractions, investing in what matters most. Focus isn't about doing more. It's about doing what counts, with relentless clarity.
Why does focus matter? Because attention is your scarcest resource. History's greats didn't multitask, they concentrated. Your focus decides what grows, what solves, what succeeds. It's the currency of achievement. To master focus, audit your attention. Where does it go? Eliminate low-value activities. Create distraction-free zones for deep work. Design environments to prioritize focus over chaos. Study how others stayed laser-focused amid noise. Focus grows through discipline, not chance. Rachel Carson's singular focus on ecological relationships, not scattered causes, sparked a movement. Her attention wasn't divided, it was deliberate, uncovering truths others missed. Where is your focus leaking? What if you protected your attention like a treasure? Your breakthroughs await your focus. Curiosity expands your horizons. Curiosity opens doors others don't see. Imagine questioning what others accept, exploring where others stop, connecting what others separate. This isn't about knowing more, it's about wondering more, turning settled facts into new possibilities. Why does curiosity matter? Because it expands reality. History's innovators didn't have better answers. They asked better questions. Curiosity drives what you explore, what you create, what you become. It's the spark of discovery. To cultivate curiosity, list assumptions you haven't questioned. Approach familiar things with a beginner's mind. Test your beliefs with experiments. Seek out diverse perspectives. Study how great minds stayed curious despite expertise. Curiosity grows through questioning, not certainty. Richard Feynman's relentless questions about settled science led to breakthroughs others couldn't see. His curiosity wasn't childish, it was disciplined, uncovering new worlds. What assumptions are limiting you? What if you questioned everything? Your discoveries await your curiosity. Authenticity fuels momentum. Authenticity is your superpower. Imagine expressing your truth boldly, pursuing your unique path, building relationships on real connection. This isn't about rebellion, it's about alignment, letting your inner reality shine without apology. Why does authenticity matter? Because congruence conserves energy. History's originals didn't conform, they expressed. Authenticity decides what you create, who you connect with, what impact you make. It's the fuel for unstoppable momentum. To cultivate authenticity, audit where you hide your truth. Express small, honest perspectives despite disagreement. Realign daily choices with your core values. Surround yourself with people who value your real self. Study how others stayed true amid pressure. Authenticity grows through courage, not comfort.
Mary Leakey followed evidence over popular theories, defying conformity. Her authentic pursuit of truth rewrote human history. She didn't seek approval, she sought congruence. Where are you conforming? What if you embraced your truth? Your momentum starts with authenticity. Adaptability ensures relevance. Adaptability keeps you thriving in a changing world. Imagine embracing new tools while others cling to old ways, exploring new domains while others defend the familiar. This isn't about chasing trends, it's about evolving with purpose, staying relevant no matter what shifts. Why does adaptability matter? Because change is relentless. History's enduring figures didn't master one thing. They mastered evolution. Adaptability decides what opportunities you seize, what challenges you navigate, what future you shape. It's the key to survival.
To build adaptability, audit where you resist change. Seek unfamiliar situations to stretch your skills. Test old assumptions regularly. Curate exposure to emerging trends. Study how others stayed relevant through change. Adaptability grows through flexibility, not rigidity. Katherine Johnson embraced new computational tools when others resisted, enabling space exploration breakthroughs. Her adaptability wasn't trend chasing, it was strategic evolution. Where are you stuck? What if you embrace change? Your relevance depends on your adaptability. Claim your unshakable peace. Your peace is yours to protect. Fortify your mind, master your emotions, transform your pain, and build your confidence. Let discipline, purpose, and authenticity guide you. Surround yourself with growth, focus on what matters, and stay curious, adaptable, grateful. Every choice, every thought, every habit shapes your destiny. The world can't break what's unbreakable. Build that fortress. Guard it fiercely. Let nothing steal your peace. Your untouchable strength is waiting. Claim it today and watch your life transform.